I just hit live. Let's see. Oh no. Is it because I didn't hit the... I think because I set it for 350 now, I think I have to genuinely wait for the countdown. Nope. There we go. Now I'm live. Look at that. Could you imagine? No, doesn't look like we're lagging. If anybody in the chat wants to let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, I think we're good. I had to set up a whole new OBS scene because I got my old laptop back. Well, the newer laptop that went in for repair.
Pardon.
Wow, coming on strong to the stream with a thick old cough.
Bringing the fire.
And
New England fire.
we do have these mute buttons. So watch, go to talk. That's what happens sometimes. We can...
I do dubbing for old school kung fu movies.
Amelia's here. She says the stream looks good. She said, hi, Reggie. I'll bring him a little bit back on the cam. And before the Hangout started, Classy Grandma was keeping the chat updated about our delays and everything. Yes, we had a great interview with Richie from Richie's Plank Experience, Toast Interactive, to talk about Richie's Plank Experience and Max Mustard. And I'm hyped. So I can't wait for that.
Max Mustard has a lot of potential.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one to come out. But other than that, how's everybody doing today? I guess I should post on the social medias that we're live now.
And we're not just live. We're not laggy live.
I don't think we're laggy live.
I can't do that again.
Come on. I mean, dude, I'll give the
No
viewers so
way.
much credit for sticking through that.
I wouldn't have. I don't think I could have.
Live. Here, I'll even take a picture of the... We are live.
Community Hangout. Sung to the song of Beauty School Dropout.
You know, we actually talk about the phobia of heights aspect of the game, so I think you'll enjoy the...
It's a good one.
Dude,
it was actually, there was a lot more info than I thought we'd get for something that's been out for so long.
I didn't want to stop the interview, I'll be honest with you. I was like, damn, this one...
Could have done easily. I think you said 2.5 hours.
Easy,
I agree with that.
easy. Without a doubt. Sorry, I'm still posting on the X, the Twitter. We are live, like we are sports, you know. I'll post.
I like remember the Grease song, Beauty School Dropout? Beauty School Dropout. Community Hangout. Just pirate the...
So
it's Grease. They're not going to sue nobody.
Come on. You've had your time in the sun. Let us enjoy it now. So what's everybody playing this week, too? Who's jumped into Assassin's Creed VR? I've been enjoying that a little bit too much.
I know Amelia played...
Hellsweeper.
Hellsweeper.
She actually streamed it onto Twitch. It was good to see you streaming.
Killing bosses.
Boom.
It's a fun game. I love the Hellhound.
Dude, any dog with a game with a any game with a
this
dog.
This dog is big. I mean, like 6 foot long, big, and he'll howl. You give him a little dog toy.
Oh, Canuck said sorry. Was just finishing some stellar Ghosts of Tabor raids.
Chadwick.
Yeah. Now Chad.
Ghosts and ghosts
when I can. What do you think of the wipe, Chadwick? You know, every wipe in Tabor takes things to a whole new...
Some people are getting like... it's funny because we've heard some of the roadmaps, so we know there's so much more coming, and some people are already hitting that area where they just can't handle it anymore. It's becoming too much.
Too hard?
Too realistic? Too much work to do?
Oh, but this is no surprise to me. We talked, and same thing you just referenced, like when we talked with Scott ages ago, like our first ever interview, that was clear that was the direction the game is going.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
it's not meant for the faint of heart.
So good though. So freaking good. Combat Waffle is such the studio.
Grim.
Yeah, I know.
Grim. I have not bugged him in a month, so I'm about due for another update on that.
And Amelia says she was playing Starfield earlier. Ooh, I gotta load for a second. Are we getting choppy now? I don't know. It looked it a little on my end, but maybe that was just my preview.
Here, I'll sway back and forth. So when
you see that loading?
Yeah, I don't know what the loading is.
No, we're good.
What's weird is every time that happened last week, Tracy was telling me that her screen went black.
Really?
She could still hear us, but she couldn't see us for a minute.
That might
and
be
then It
cool.
would pop back up.
What's going on when the shadows are up, when the curtains are gone?
Right.
Damn.
Not choppy.
Our concurrent viewers was at 4, and now it says 8.
Holy guacamole.
Who are you new 4 people? So far in the chat, I see Classy Grandma.
Yeah. Chadwick.
We got Chadwick.
Amelia.
We got Amelia. Who else is lurking in the shadows? Who else? Don't forget to
There's
like,
more you can't hide.
subscribe, rate us 5
There's
stars.
no hiding.
There's no hiding.
Come on,
I'm
Mars.
glad
Where are you? You're supposed to support.
I've heard if we say Sonic enough times,
Sonic.
might appear from the shadows.
No, great supporter.
No, I love our Discord community, man.
You know what? It's definitely because it's grown. It's the age
shit,
gaps are becoming.
kicking off the shoes.
That's right, motherfucker.
Kicking off the shoes. You're getting comfy.
Getting real here.
It's getting real.
Yeah, so it's almost like regardless of the age, the blending is it's fine. You know, so far so good.
No issues. Very. No, his feet aren't smelly. At least not smellier than mine.
No, my feet do not smell.
No, I mean most of the time you're up here, you have your shoes off anyway, so it's like there's not much time for them to soak in there.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not walking
Get moist,
around
ferment.
home with my shoes on.
Let your feet ferment in those shoes.
Be like your grandfather and bring slippers to everyone's house. He'd do that. He leaves slippers at people's house that he knows he's going to visit once a week. So he takes his shoes off. He puts on the house slippers, and it's smart.
Grab a bearded boot. So, Classic Grandma said got the Bobo for her Quest 3, and I've only gotten to do a tutorial for what is that? GOE. I think she meant DOE instead of GOE, but maybe she meant
Dungeons
GOE.
of Eternity.
And grab a bearded boot.
A beer.
Beer.
Have yourself a beer.
You know, I've noticed in our interviews with game developers, they often throw out grabbing beers.
Mhm.
It's like very, very much the thing. We saw this at PAX too. It seems like the gaming industry likes to drink a little.
Well, and good beer too, not like not the lower shelf stuff.
Amelia said happy hour was fun. Yeah, she hosted in our Discord a happy hour.
BYOB.
And it looked like you all were showing off like tech and stuff like that you all
What's crazy is they didn't know it was going to be videoed happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's actually pretty cool.
I obviously misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the concept. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, no, it's really good. What is good beer? That's a good question. Cheap.
Back in the day, it was known as Stegmeyer, and they'd give you funny looks if you asked for it because they'd be like, "Really?"
No, I'm not a beer snob. I like all different beers.
I don't like dark beers.
I like I just don't like IPAs.
I don't like dark beers unless I'm in Ireland at the Guinness factory, and then all of a sudden it's not bad tasting.
I've had a couple really good stouts, but I couldn't put down many of them. But like I like everything from a Coors Light to like your local craft beers,
Dude,
and
I love
everything like
Coors
that.
Light.
Remember at PAX we were putting down Allagash White.
No.
That's a good one.
Hello, I can tell you the amount I had. I don't know what count you lost. Although you were kind of set up because someone was egging you on.
Yeah, that's what happens.
You want one? I'm getting another one. You want one? Like, oh my god, dude, you need to slow down.
How long do you think we were there? Like 3-4 hours?
3-4 hours. Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, the after party?
Yeah.
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 No, the food appetizers were delish. If I could have eaten them, but I was full.
Dude, that hotel burger we ate was too good. This time I'm doing better with eating. Literally, we did not do good with eating or drinking the whole PAX. I mean, like the first night there, we didn't eat anything until, 7 p.m. when it was all done.
Correct.
And we went right out to the after party after. So live and learn.
Duck grease French fries with, it
Okay,
was very high.
Those were fucking good.
Well, yeah. But were they good or were they psychologically good?
What
You know what I'm saying?
Was
Meaning, like, I tell you there's fancy shit on it, it tastes better.
I think it's less that, and it's more so that I didn't eat anything since 7 p.m. I mean, until 7 p.m. So I plan on packing snacks.
Is Classy Grandma asking us how we're doing with
Yeah,
catching
or
up
the
on
other
interviews?
people. Because we got many more interviews
I'm
to
going to say
go.
we've only just begun.
We've only just begun.
We've only just begun.
No, we're planning on deli sandwiches this time. That's our plan to.
Yeah, we're bringing food. Although we had snacks.
Mm-hmm. And there was a media room we didn't take advantage of last time.
Dude, I don't know where we're staying, man.
We'll book that this week. We'll
Getting
get that
scared.
Set. No, I wouldn't.
I want it to be right across the street.
Last time we didn't book our shit till January. We didn't book our shit till we got our media
I
pass
don't think
approved.
we can do that this year.
Yeah, it sounds busy. When is the next Monday morning news? Tomorrow.
Monday.
Tomorrow. It'll be out in 12 hours.
Let's do it Tuesday. Just to be dicks.
Yeah, we got
Hey, welcome to this edition of Monday Morning News
yeah.
on Tuesday morning.
No, but we got a fun one tomorrow. Man, I think that's another one. We could have probably done 2 hours worth of, but it's about it's
Yeah.
over an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, news episode dropping tomorrow. I know it's been a little bit. We'll get back to the normal schedule of, reviews, interviews, and news. But it's like with the Quest 3 coming out, it's like everybody and their cousin needs to be talked to right now, So many interviews. I can't say no to people. It's hard. It's hard.
There's a lot of interviews. Doesn't seem to be a gap coming anytime soon. So
Classy Grandma asked, where are you guys going? There's a gaming convention known as PAX East. We went to it last year and covered the VR stuff that was there, maybe like 5 or 6, maybe 7 different developers.
Peaky Blinders, mate.
Yeah, that was one. So was Demio.
Peaky fucking Blinders.
So it's a gaming convention, and it's right in Boston. So we got to go every year. So we went last year, so this will be our second year covering the VR scene at PAX East.
Yep.
So now it's all the logistics stuff. PAX stands for Penny Arcade Expo, off the top of my head.
And a penny in there will get you nothing.
No.
It is expensive.
Well, I didn't really spend any money once I was in there, but I didn't buy anything either.
No, I mean, but remember all those boxes, the box sets of shit they were selling.
Yeah, but that's more on the
everywhere. It's
vendors.
like,
At
God,
least.
googly moogly.
At least that's not the
people walking out with bags of them, dude. Bags.
No, it's
thousands of dollars of boxes that you don't even know what's in it.
It was a fun time. It's a fun time.
Guacamole. A lot of walking.
Yeah, and this year, it's already got the feeling like maybe there will be more, but I'm trying to get word on what's the VR developers there, but I definitely know of VR people going.
Mm-hmm.
I also know Samson from Let's Talk
There's
Oculus.
going to be
He's
more
gonna-
VR creators going this year than last year, whether or not. But I'm thinking there's going to be
Substatica popped in saying, "Hey players, Substatica,
Substatica
you going to PAX East?" No, just start asking everybody.
going to PAX East.
You going to PAX East?
Going to PAX East.
You going to PAX East?
You going to Boston?
Well, hey, even if there's not as many developers, or there is more developers, if there's the people there, the creators and just developers walking around, the after party is going to be good. It's going to be good networking, good fun hangout time. There's a lot of good flat screen stuff. What are you laughing at?
I'm just, I mean, and not everyone can go.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
Typically, invite situation.
That's true. I'm
from
just talking
studios.
selfishly for us. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not.
I've never been one to be like, yo, here's the address. Just show up.
Yeah, post on Facebook,
Yeah, no.
on X. That's not what I was saying either. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying
no.
it's just going to
On
be a
X.
good time.
Yeah, no. I'm hoping the same one as last year, to be honest. The same place would be awesome.
Substatica goes, no, I don't know how other creators afford that. Shish, I'll tell you how. Because it's in my home state.
Yeah.
It's in the same state I live in.
It's not free, though.
No, that's how. That's how.
Some creators don't pay for it, though.
That's not us, unfortunately. We
no,
do pay for
but
it.
some do actually get flown out to the conventions and they get their hotel expenses paid. And
Yeah, that's not our case though.
No,
PAX
I'm
East
just
happens to
being
be,
truthful of what the reality
yeah.
is for most.
but well, not most. That's a very select
No,
amount.
the creators that are known, they're not paying.
Correct. Well, some it's hard to say who exactly. Because I see a lot of people. So, example at PAX East when we hung out, I know a lot of the
Here,
people
I'll break
that
it
went there-
down for you. Anybody that recognizes any of the creators that posted at Meta Connect, they're not paying to go to conferences, right? Would that be
Depending.
a fair assumption, though? The
Um,
majority.
I don't want to use the word the majority
Why?
because it's.
You saw the people that were there.
I know. I just don't know if they're getting to all the conventions.
Okay,
paid,
let
all
me-
of them.
I will disclaimer that all,
Well, not even all. It's like
a lot.
I think that if you went into the numbers of who's getting paid to go, I would say it's probably under 10 people.
Mm-mm. For the big ones, like on the West Coast.
Yeah.
No, bro. No. Next time they have it, I'll screenshot the people in the airplanes flying over there.
Doesn't mean that they were all paid to.
No, I'm not saying paid. Their expenses were.
Well, that doesn't mean that they were all paid to go
they
out.
didn't walk out there with like an actual paycheck.
Correct.
But when you're posting and throw in your thanks.
I know. I just think if you saw the number, I think it would be under 10. I would say the majority are covering.
I'll take that bet.
Let's see.
I'll take that bet. $10.
$10.
$10.
It's under 10 people get
That's why I went with
expenses
the 10.
covered. Yeah.
For the big ones.
Well, what's
Not
the big
for
ones?
not for. I'm not talking PAX East.
No, GDC.
Yeah. Okay. That's
10
fair
VR under 10 VR creators will get expenses covered to that without a doubt. I won't say without a doubt. I don't like the word without a doubt. I'm gonna backtrack.
I don't know, man.
I bet in Dad's video I could pick out a few, and then Substack said, well, a lot of those are in the Meta Creator program or whatnot, so any Meta stuff would be free to those. Yeah, I was counting. We'll say neutral party like a GDC or like a.
I was using Kinect as like the baseline of the faces that I know were at least invited.
Yo, check out Shaggy. He said, "Oh, stream seems to be working. I'll see what I can do."
Oh, that's right. Shaggy broke our stream last week. That's who did it. It wasn't us.
Yeah, and Substack said a lot of creators work in the industry, so they end up going with their 9 to 5 company. True, that's absolutely a case. Or it's like they live in California already. Like the same's the case with us.
It's
with
in
PAX.
your backyard.
With us with PAX, it's
Just
like
happen
we don't
to be in San Francisco.
We don't need to get
street.
expenses. I mean, we don't get expenses covered, but our expenses are hotel and food, so it makes it easier too. So.
Not for nothing. If you've ever paid for a hotel in Boston, it's not bottom of the barrel prices. It's Boston prices.
Boston, good old Massachusetts.
We know how to get you monies.
Rut-row, Shaggy.
We know how to get the money.
So according to my analytics, who knows if it's real or not? It says we got 9 concurrent viewers in here. Who are the peeps? I know for sure we got. Let's count. We got Amelia, Classy Grandma, Substatica, Shaggy, and Chadwick. So I can count 5. That means that we got 4 hidden in the shadows.
One of them's probably Tracy doing some shit around the house. I'll start calling out who I think.
The other one's my living room computer. The other one's my kitchen computer.
We got 4 phones.
One of them might be the Roku.
The Roku. I think I got my Roomba watching it too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So what game are you good? There's so much good to play right now. Assassin's Creed. She asked, what are we going to play after the stream? I might not be able to get time tonight. I'm going to try, but it all depends on what time I can get the news episode edited to be ready for tomorrow. You know, it's such a tough pick right now between Ghost of Tabor, Assassin's Creed. I do want to give Iron Strike another run, but that's not number 1 right now. Fuck, there's so much to choose from. So much. More games coming out.
Can't say nothing.
More games coming out.
I'll leave it at that.
Amelia goes, I'm going back into Hellsweeper.
Yeah, I want to do another run with Amelia and House. Well, not one, at least like 2 or 3.
How far did you guys get?
Not very far. No, we didn't get very far.
But still fun?
I think we killed the first boss.
That's not bad. That's like your first really big run.
I mean,
you got carried
for revive. Definitely carried in the beginning. And then with Hellsweeper, if you do the advanced motion shit and learn it, it really changes the entire gameplay. Because like Amelia's like, hey, have you done? I'm like, no. And she does this like slow motion. You have bullet time in it. But like a slow motion flip while shooting. And then, of course, you get better score for killing shit upside down, floating through the air. So I'm like, the second I saw that, I'm like, well, I got to be able, I want to float upside down, do a flip. It's literally like something out of Matrix.
So what's Amelia said that the co-op mode's different than the main mode. What's the differences in the co-op and the main mode, Amelia? And then Substatica said, I'm going to play me some Assassin, the Masquerade Nexus. That's funny. I mean, Vampire the Masquerade Justice is a phenomenal stealth game.
It's fun.
Phenomenal story game. I loved it. Assassin's Creed Nexus VR is just maybe one of the most polished games. It's got its bugs, so let me use my wording correctly. It's one of the most in-depth single-player story games we've ever had in VR.
No, she is watching. Just not saying anything. Oh, I know why.
Commented us about us disagreeing.
Your banter sucks.
Hey, talk about a hater. We'll bicker. Give us something to vastly disagree on. But Chadwick said he would love to do a couple raids with you two guys. We'll take Chadwick in for some Tabor sometime.
Some Tabor?
Hell yeah.
I keep getting smoked in Tabor. I'm not at the King Canuck level anymore.
Amelia said main mode is three levels, 3 different bosses. How about the co-op mode? What's the co-op mode? Dude, there is so much to choose from. Classic Grandma said, I know, right? Substatica, there's so much to choose from. Dude, I know. And Asgard's Wrath is coming out at the end of the year.
60-hour game.
Anybody that got it for the Quest, anybody that bought the Quest 3 is already getting Asgard's Wrath too, included with the headset. That's huge.
Imagine if it sucked.
Chadwick said no one is king level. I think you mean like King Canuck level?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. King
That's
Canuck
what
and
I'm
Brain
saying.
Spam. They're next level. Substatica said Arizona Sunshine too soon. I know.
Yep.
Vertigo Games. What the hell? Looks so freaking good.
It sure does.
Dude.
Gonna kill me some zombies.
I just hope I don't have to put down my dog in that game. Don't make me freaking do that shit in VR.
I don't give a shit. What if you get bit? I love you all in my heart to heart, but if you turn into a zombie, I gotta do what I gotta do because you're not you no more. So my cat at home turned into a zombie. That cat's gone.
Okay, so Amelia said that the co-op mode right now is a single set of levels with a random boss at the end. But it sounded like she said that there's the full main mode
in single player. Oh, in Hellsweeper?
Yeah, like she said. So
it doesn't stop after the one boss.
Sounded like what she said though is that they're working on putting the main mode in co-op though, but it's in beta. Is that correct? And then Shaggy said, "I restarted Asgard's Wrath 1 to finish it this time. Never played it because
yeah, I'm going in blind on this one.
On beta mode on Steam VR. Understood. Dude, everybody that played Asgard's Wrath 1, I heard nothing but good things about it. I'm so excited to have the sequel on standalone VR, and of course to any PC VR diehards. You know, it's not gonna be the same graphical, punch in the face as 1. It can't be. I mean, that really pushed computers to the limit. So for that hardcore group, it's going to be a little bit of a step down. But for the market of people like me that never could experience Asgard's Wrath 1, I mean, this is going to prove the point of why standalone VR is such a good direction.
You're seeing less of that. Like, let's go back 2 years ago. The PCR voice was like just huge with shitting on the Quest stuff, and now you're hearing. I mean, it still happens, but not nearly to the extent. I just think it's because more PC VR owners have a Quest now.
Well, and it's getting better. I mean, you look at a game like Red Matter 2,
Travel or whatever.
Assassin's Creed Nexus. I mean, there's some textures at some parts on the wall that's like, yeah, that part's really low res, and then there's other parts where, like, especially from a distance, when you're just watching things, like seeing the city, it's like, wow, the fact that this is on the Quest 3.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can argue the graphics are not good.
The Quest 3 graphics are just
whether they're the
better
best I've seen. That's to be discussed another day, I guess.
100%.
But are they good? Hell yeah. I believe the footage when they said this is actual game footage from the headset.
Substatica said the NPCs look a little funky in Assassin's Creed. Maybe in like the recorded gameplay. Are you playing it yourself too? I personally, my takeaway, I was very impressed with the NPCs. I mean, reasonable to what we see in other games.
I don't see much of them NPCs because I'm sneaking up on their asses and driving a blade into the back of their head.
The city feels pretty alive when I see the NPCs just walking around, talking.
For the amount of NPCs in the game, it's pretty impressive.
There's so many in the cities.
Not get any chop.
They're not the lowest res avatars either.
Nah.
Classy Grandma said, is the gameplay in Assassins as good as the hype? For me, so freaking good. It seemed like Uncanny Valley smiles and stuff like that. That's fair, but I don't think any games really passed like human level.
No, and the
lip sync and
the one area I test these games though in is when you have an NPC standing there talking. Is I'll try to go around them, and no, they don't have like tracking NPCs that will follow you. So I get because sometimes you wander around a room or something when someone's talking to you and they're not.
There was one part one of the NPCs smiled at me and their upper teeth looked a little weird. I think it would have been better if the teeth didn't show in the.
Dude, what year is it?
2023.
No, not Archer.
Okay.
You think I'm stroking?
Okay. In that game, no. Well, the thing is,
What kind of dental care do you think they had back then?
It was just like a wonky.
I would expect to see some rottenness going on.
I wish that was what I was talking about, but
Words you'd never hear back then is why you have such an attractive smile. It's like, no, less teeth is going to be better. Imagine a toothache.
wood.
Oh,
I said a wood tooth or two,
exactly.
or no teeth.
Yeah, man. Just a dirty, gross time to be alive.
Especially when you hit fucking Boston as fucking Connor.
Imagine what it must have smelled like back then.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Chad goes, you laughed at do you think I'm stroking? Yeah, he's like, obviously I know what fucking year it is.
It's fucking 2016, right?
Oh, we're joined today with our favorite recurring character of the Ruff Talk VR podcast.
Oh, shit, Uncle Vinny.
Uncle Vinny's in the house.
I don't think I've done Uncle Vinny live.
Well, because we have a couple Uncle Vinny recordings that we cannot release. Those
No.
Uncle Vinny sometimes goes a bad direction. We actually did. We have a. I never put out that Manscaped one.
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
Uncle Vinny.
I know.
And explicitly one part that is just like.
It was all your fault because you. I was in Uncle Vinny character, and then you pushed it over the top with him by making him think a certain way, and it just came out rather crass.
I wish we could say it. I was just like, if we put this out, I don't know which we're going to lose faster, our sponsor, or if we're going to lose our viewers, because it was crass.
It would be
it was fucking funny though.
Right.
I mean, I was dying laughing as you were doing it.
If you appreciate Uncle Vinny for who he is and what he is,
Which is
just
sleazeball, just
a
New York.
he's a
Or
dirtbag.
New Jersey, frickin'
Yeah, he's like you take Boston, New Jersey, and New York and smash them into one gumbo.
imaginary state.
And he's just a scumbag. So yeah,
Whip out the
he's
Uncle Vinny for a second.
he's not with today's times. You know, he's not hip to today's world. So when you ask Uncle Vinny what he may like or not like, you know, sometimes the answers aren't that good. And it wasn't anything vulgar. It was just, one could argue, maybe a little bossy towards the opposite sex. With no violent, nothing threatening.
That makes it sound worse than it is too. It's just fucking funny. It was funny.
It was comical.
We'll put it out one day, maybe when we're ready to wrap up the show forever. Because I'm telling you, I don't know which will lose faster.
When we were done, we both knew too that was the line that I think we finally crossed.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's also why we don't do live. Because
so real quick, I'll add too. Wes Osborne hopped in the chat. He said, "Got my son the Quest 3 for Christmas. Set it up for Christmas Day. Oh my God, the pass through is great. Also picked up the XR Elite for dirt cheap. Love it after comfort mods, but Q3 Quest 3 mixed, which fucking funny, man. You were the first one I heard to start saying Q3, and I was so against it.
mm-hmm.
I was like, nope, that sounds like financial talk. Q1.
I took shit from someone else too.
Yeah, but now it's caught on so much. So Q3 mixed reality is great, and I'm a Facebook hater, by the way. So glad you're freaking liking the Q3. Good luck not getting yourself one now, though. After getting your son one, man, that would be hard for me. Chadwick said, "Where's Reggie?" So I whipped Reggie out on the camera.
You whipped your dog.
Well, no, I brought him out on the.
Damn.
Trust me, if Reggie was whipped, he'd be quitting.
It's easier to say Q3 because then you still keep it
especially
Quest.
typing. And
yeah,
then
exactly.
Classy Grandma
That's
said,
a great Christmas gift.
Classy Grandma threw up a $20 comment, which is cool. We got monetized, semi-monetized ads coming soon, I think.
Oh, no, where we can beg is what I see that as.
Basically, so now there's like super chats where you can pay to stick you a message to the top. This is YouTube's features as well, you know, people. It's kind of cool. It's built in, so you can do that. You can also, there's like paid stickers and stuff like that. And then same with our Patreon. You know, we have a Patreon membership where you can become a monthly member for access to an exclusive room in our chat room, weekly on-air shout-outs, name across the bottom of a video. Shout out to Jake, who is our Patreon member on our, you know, ticker, rolling ticker on the bottom of the screen tier. But also shout out to like Amelia. She's in our on-air shout-out tier. But now you can buy those tiers instead of going to Patreon. You can buy them directly through YouTube with memberships. I'm still learning all this shit as we go. I think last time we did this, we were like figuring out the super chats and the cool the purpose of it. But it's cool. So like Classic Grandma's comment that she put as a
gets stickered up top.
She says, "You guys are okay in my book, stroke or no stroke." I don't know. Sometimes
say that till half a face is hanging. It's like wipe your dad's chin, damn it.
Mm-hmm. And then Chadwick said, "There he is regarding Reggie." Amelia says, "Whenever you say Vinny, I think of Joe Pesci."
It's kind of some truth to that with the name because I'm not
saying that that's where we got it from, but
well, no, but he may have been called something else. But then, again, worried that I would be offending someone. Like I won't say what Vinny really is,
Yes, Classic Grandma. We do get the majority of that cut as well. As our hosting cut goes to YouTube, they take the house cut like always. But yeah, the majority of those memberships and sticker comments goes to us. And then Amelia said she showed somebody VR yesterday, and now they're going to get a headset. What headset are they going to get though? Dun dun dun.
I'm guessing what Amelia showed them.
And man, Shaggy makes me laugh all the time. He goes, "I'm a YouTube premium member. I wish it gave me a crown or something." It's a good point. If you're paying YouTube $10 a month before you even click on anything, they should give you some
notoriety,
some aesthetic swag when you roll into a chat. Absolutely. You had to use your Rift S. Why? Because you didn't want to stick somebody else's head in your
the good stuff.
In the good stuff, or she said totally frustrating. Ooh, there was an issue then. Let's see. And then Classy Grandma said, "I can't wait to see what Ghost of Tabor looks like in the Quest 3. Maybe that will help me get out with some loot."
Team up with King Canuck
and brain spam. Yeah.
And just you don't even have to pull a trigger. They'll just loot you up.
But we will have
Although it's gotten harder to find loot lately.
Mm-hmm.
Like
with the next wait. But we will have to take Chadwick for a raid or two sometime. Supposedly you guys get paid more when I watch. I hope that's true. So what happens is right now there's like 2 tiers of monetizing on YouTube. There's the first tier, which gives you like the super chats and the memberships. And then the next tier of monetize is ads, like random YouTube ads that it's like on every video. They'll throw them on your videos, even if you're not monetized. They just don't give you a cut of it. How about that?
It's all for me.
But once you hit that point, they start to give you a cut of it. But as a YouTube premium member, you don't get ads. So to compensate for that, YouTube does some sort of algorithm to pay out the creator. Yeah, that's why we go live.
So long story short.
1,000
premiums in here isn't going to make a difference.
So for a live stream like this right now on our current tier of monetizing, the premium doesn't make an impact. But once we do get ads on our video, if you watch our YouTube videos, yes, then we will get a payout.
But either way, I appreciate you watching.
Hey, just from watching. Woo! Yep. And now we got Nick in here, Guanatu.
Oh,
he's
no way.
One of the senior editors over at Android Central. One of the people that was one of the first to be like, once it was out, he was like, dude, you got to get Assassin's Creed. You gotta check this out. He did some great write-ups on it on Android Central. Highly recommend to check those out. Great writer too, overall.
Wicked cool to play with.
Yeah, Shaggy said he's part of the algorithm. Let's go. And Chadwick said 10 lookers. Yes, we got 10 viewers in here. 10 people give a shit, eh? It ain't often that happens.
Call him Little Vinny.
Little Vinny.
Vinny Jr. Father and son going out there starting fucking trouble.
I'm telling you, man, you should whip out the Uncle Vinny for a little bit.
He's just so rude. He can't. I'll have to be rude.
Hey, if you guys don't want the money, I'll take it back and use it for Assassin's Creed. Finders keepers, I mean, once it's...
I'd piss myself to watch it go. Oh, man, that'd be great.
Once it's... I don't know. No fala, no hablas. I don't know. I can't read anymore. Funny, the chat's...
I don't speak English.
The chat's kind of... The chat's kind of lagging. That Dino shirt freaking rocks. Yeah, I'm trying to up my shirt game. I haven't gotten a new one in a couple weeks. I think I'm a little overdue. All these new games. Amelia dropped the $1.99, which huge props to Amelia. She's a Patreon supporter as well, so she's a huge part of the Ruff Talk VR supporter. Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
PC VR desktop in
the,
here.
The YouTube payouts and the Patreon payouts, I'm not going to touch. It's not going to be like our sponsorship payouts that, example, we put it towards new equipment, hotels for PAX East.
Dude, just the fucking web
that
hosting
kind of stuff.
and those side expense podcast hosting.
I think I'm not going to touch the YouTube payouts and the Patreon payouts until it's enough to get a desktop. So 100% of the Patreon and the YouTube donations, is going to be going to that. So appreciate it. It's one step closer to a desktop.
And I might actually be able to get the specs off my PC tomorrow.
Ooh, that would be huge.
The worst part is I'm going to have to take a picture of it and then just send a screenshot over. I won't be able to like physically print it out or do a screenshot.
Do it with the phone. Do it with the phone too,
Of course. Nothing but the highest quality.
Find the old Nokia.
It's a good one.
Flip phone.
Little flip phone. Razor. Razors were a good phone. I'm not going to lie. Motorola Razors, they were thin.
Man. Classics. Okay, for the PC. I didn't mean to beg. I wasn't asking people to send either. I was just explaining that we're not going to spend
Can
it
you
on
turn off that feature?
On beer and cocaine,
Beer and cocaine. Hookers and coke.
That's what the Patreon and YouTube is going to.
You ever see the lottery winner? They asked a guy if he won the lottery what he would
do
with the money.
Is that exactly what he said?
Yeah, he's like outside a gas station. It was one of those big, huge,
live too,
$100 million, whatever. And so like, lady goes up to him, was like, "If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money?" And without missing a beat, he was like, "Hookers and cocaine." I'm like, oh my god.
Reporter probably frozen,
Oh, dude, 100%. Like that's the last thing. I actually think she laughed.
Oh, Amelia, I got a special tag too that said, "Let's celebrate yours." Like this is there, so let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. That's your 10th. I don't know if that's on ours or in total. Guanatu said beer and cocaine would probably be more reliable than a PC for me. Y'all are ridiculous.
Oh man. Yeah, you got to find that video. It's freaking hysterical.
Might get some more money as well. Oh man. I think that you should do a whole episode sometime as Uncle Vinny. A whole news.
We've discussed this before, but again, just like doing it on live chats, it's like he's not a nice guy. So it's like, if you want me to be the character, I'll be the character, but understand the consequences that come with that.
I hope people understand this is how we play VR too, as well. It's like, I'm not Damien when I go in there. I am Ezio.
If I see some comment directed to Uncle Vinny and he don't like it, or even if it's a nice comment, guess what? He still might not like it. It's gonna fall on you, and I don't think people like. If people actually wanted to do it, or hear it, I would do it once, probably, just to do it, and then just hope it's not too cringy. Because he's a fucking asshole. He doesn't fucking care about you.
He said it's fun to go into an after the fall run and do a different accent each round. Do you still play After the Fall?
Oh my God, I'll answer yes.
Oh, and Classy Grandma is kind of like protesting, chanting, Vinny, 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 Vinny.
You got to really, really experience Vinny. Trust me.
I'm telling you, whip it out.
Whip it out. I'll do Vinny. You want me to do a whole episode as Vinny?
No. Whip out Vinny real quick. Show the listeners.
It'll come.
It'll come.
It'll come. I just apologize. That's all. Apologize now. How not to get monetized on YouTube? Keep inviting that character to make an appearance.
Amelia said, let's just give you something to read. I want to meet the Vinny. See, people want the Vinny.
Yeah. There's an ad read. It's still in existence, isn't it? Didn't I do the ad read way back when as Vinny once? For Manscaped. And we were shocked that we didn't get an email or anything from him.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I swore up a storm.
I don't know which one that is. I'd be scared to show the one that I didn't release the other month because I never edited out
the ending.
The fucking most crass thing possible.
Oh, man. I didn't even swear during it.
No, but it didn't need to be.
That's his other problem. He swears too much. It's like you don't bring him to fucking church,
Wes Osborne said, are you guys standalone or just upgrading? Yeah, we're standalone VR.
Currently standalone.
Currently standalone VR on the Quest 3.
So do you think when you answer that question to people, they instantly go, oh, you're poor? You poor?
Hey, I got a Quest 3. That's state of the art.
On release day. That counts.
We went to Best Buy.
In a shady city. One of the most dangerous in the state. And
Dude,
we left with it.
We saw another guy buying his. He walked out to his car.
Yeah, literally.
Hugging it, you know?
And we were behind him, so he didn't know what we were doing. He just knew that we had him, but how does he know we don't want a third?
Exactly. That's how you know what city you're in. When
Yeah.
you got two people each with one in their hands, and your thought isn't like, "Hey, bro, you also got one." It's
Nope.
like, why the fuck these guys want a third one?
I hope to God they don't rob me. Please don't rob me.
Amelia, I don't think that he's gonna be able to read that in Uncle Vinny's voice.
What's that? Giving me a script?
Look at this. Are you gonna be able to? You would not be able to read that in Uncle Vinny.
let me digest this while you compliment against my child, my daughter,
Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius.
Demetrius, my noble lord.
What the fuck?
This man has my consent to marry her. Oh man. What the hell is that from? Yeah, I naturally go to more of like an elegant.
When you're reading it?
Yeah, like a Frasier,
mm-hmm.
You know, with a nice little hint of a.
Hold on, one second. I'm going to be muted for 1 second. All right, I'm going to be muted now. Holy moly.
Oh, my goodness. Full of vexation. Amelia uses very big words.
Yeah, I don't know if Vinny's not like that. You know, Vinny's like.
Pull that up again, though. I like the enlarged view like that. Amelia's way too educated.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to.
Full of vexation. If you gave Vinny $1 million and said, I'll give you $1 million to tell me what vexation is.
Vinny ain't gonna know shit.
All right, pull it up. Fuck it. I'll take a crack at it.
Okay. And then maybe we'll wrap this baby up right after that.
What sucks, it doesn't have like youths, kids, use peoples, use
Well, that's usually what we
peoples.
throw in.
Yeah, because I'll alter the full of fucking vexation, Kamai, with compliment against. Is that complaint? Okay. Full of vexation, Kamai, with complaint against my child's. Because Vinny has a dozen.
Yeah. My feet's.
My daughter's hernia. Hermia.
My daughter's hernia.
Fuck it. My daughter's fucking hernia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to fucking marry her. There.
It's the
Vinny poetry.
It's do the two Utes. What the fuck?
The Utes. You don't
Like,
remember my cousin Vinny?
So
Utes.
if I pull up,
Might hear that in Poughkeepsie too.
If I pull up one of Reggie's getting done.
Oh, them Utes.
Reggie's getting done. If I pull up one of the Manscaped ad reads, I'll have you read one of the opening paragraphs, just the opening paragraph.
Oh my god!
So people can get an idea of how. Oh fuck! So
How
people
fucked up it is.
So people can get an idea of how you add the use. You peoples, my peoples.
Hey, my peoples. Yeah. No, it's usually a couple of trial runs.
I don't know how they didn't drop us the time we did that.
Dude, we were waiting.
We were
I don't know why we pushed
fucking-
it like that on like the first month we had them too. I think we just wanted to see like what kind of liberties are we allowed to take. He's just a funny guy. Don't fuck with fucking Vinny. We're his fucking family.
Oh.
Hairball Reg. Is this a new one?
No, we got this one.
Cue dramatic music.
Oh yeah, we don't play with that shit enough. Could you guys hear that?
No.
Oh, Earth Witness just dropped 20 as well. You guys are all way too friendly. I appreciate all of you
Well,
so much. But yeah, it's
legit
going to the PC.
PC fund,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think desktops are outlandishly.
No,
I think laptops cost more.
Once we
Unless
hit
it's Alienware.
We can even do something where once it hits a point that it's like it's shoppable,
Just throw in the rest.
we can start to like do a live stream shopping, like, you know, plan it all out together. But all right, it's not a bird, it's a plane.
Oh, Jesus. I don't remember this. All right.
You want to do it still, or you want to?
I'll do a sentence. Am I doing the whole read?
You don't have to do the
Just
whole
a-
read. Just do just a couple lines.
I know some people don't really care for the ball mowers. The nut mower. It's not a bird. It's not a plane. It's a ball trimmer sent from space.
Or I could grab a store description of a game for you to read.
It's not a bird. It's not a fucking plane. It's a ball trimmer sent from space. Gentlemen, our friends over at Manscaped have been working night and day to bring you a below-the-waist grooming experience like none other with their brand new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Yeah, that's enough. I don't want to do a full read
No.
on it.
You see how much easier it is for you to read with simple text?
Simple words?
The fact you pulled that off, I was like, damn, Amelia, you're throwing, come hither.
Well, dude, I was kind of dumb. Some of those words I've never heard before.
Laptops can't get upgraded. Ooh, Wes Osborne just joined our Just Support and tier on YouTube.
Thank you,
Woo.
Wes. I wonder if Wes is short for Wesley.
Ooh, Wes, I'm going to shoot. Can I shoot messages on
YouTube?
YouTube?
Like a direct message?
I don't know. Wes, are you in our Discord? If you join our Discord server, Wes, I will give you
Why
access.
do I think he's in Discord?
He might already be. If you're not in our Discord, go in there and join it, and I'll give you access to the exclusive channel for Patreon peeps. If you are in there already.
Are you related to Ozzy? Dude.
We have John Wick's cousin, and we got Ozzy's
Got
cousin.
John Wick and Ozzy Osbourne, bro. You know that question's been asked probably a million times in Wes's life.
He's like, I'm out. I just joined. I'm fucking gone.
Quit. I'm done.
Ooh, that's good to know.
PCVR.
That's good to know.
He cometh forthwith.
What's the budget on that thing, Wes? That's good to know.
It's a measly $3,000.
Interesting. But I got to wrap this baby up
Less than 8.
in just a couple minutes because I got to start editing the Monday morning news.
We're fucking workaholics, dude.
Yeah, we wrapped up with one of the developers today, and they were like, "You guys
From
are
Australia, mate.
nuts." And
Who's
it's like,
drinking a Foster's
we had
Australian for beer.
we had two interviews today
Fucking
that'll drop
kangaroos.
next week. We're talking with next week. We have Richie from Richie's Plank Experience. Then we got the developer of Squingle, Ben Utram, great developer.
Utram.
Utram. Sorry.
Utram.
I need
even
to
wrote-
pronunciate
Sounds
T.
like OOTREM. Utram.
So we got those two, but then tomorrow we have a news episode. We've missed a couple news 2 weeks in a row, so we still had other episodes. We just had interviews instead, but it's a news episode. We're having some fun, talking all the latest and greatest news, giving some giving some opinions on Assassin's Creed. Wes said no, unfortunately. If you have Discord, okay. He just said no, unfortunately, to the budget of it. I'll give it a Google though. But go join our Discord. I'll get you in the Patreon chat. And then Chadwick said, "You guys ready to squad up? We're gonna get you in."
Classy
And Tabor.
speech in a very Brooklynite accent. You know what's not classy? Long Island. I'll say it.
Or
Watch Friends episode. The oh my god chick. That's like Long Island in a nutshell.
well, remember, you know, what was the best accent? Remember, the sitcom The Nanny.
The
With
Nanny.
Fran
Yeah,
Fran
Fran.
Drescher.
That's
Was
that's
that
Long
who it
Island.
was?
No, it's a different character.
But it was like that same.
Same accent. Yeah, you can go there anytime and listen to it all day long, like fingers on a chalkboard.
Classy Grandma said, "Thanks, guys. This was a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining." Chadwick, we will do a Tabor run very soon. Got to get all these episodes edited, but we're going to take you out there, and I'll be honest with you, you're probably going to outlast us. But we're going to be a liability
I don't
for
give
you.
a shit. I'm standing behind him.
You're asking for it, so...
Dude, if I'm doing a run with Chadwick or anyone else right now, I'm standing behind them. I'll shoot over. Remember the time I shot over your shoulder and shot you in the back of the head?
Yeah, you didn't account for fucking bullet spread.
Oh,
Took me out in the back of the head.
Love you guys in a straight way. Chadwick,
Hey.
I appreciate you said that.
Hey.
Hey, Vinny, don't fucking, Now, see, now you're just making it happen. This might be the time we leave. 'Cause it's escalating.
We start to get silly, and then jokes
It's
happen,
escalating.
and then...
No.
Ooh.
Nick's
Nick and-
playing some Hellsweeper?
With Amelia.
Oh, shit. That's a
Oh
good
shit!
team.
If you guys play, don't be afraid to throw it on either a Discord stream or a Twitch stream. Amelia's usually pretty badass at those games.
She's a good teacher of the games. I'll say that because she doesn't come down on you if you fuck up. Because guess what? We were playing when we did our run. I think like within a couple of minutes, I just did something stupid. And she was even saying it nicely. Like, you know what I like to do when I'm almost dead? Run away. And you know what I didn't do? Run away. So I'm doing my bullshit, getting attacked. And then I died. I'm like, I'm dead, which you can be revived. But now that means you got to run over and put yourself at risk.
Nick says it's going to be his first day playing, so he's probably going to look terrible. It's okay. It's all about the fun. As long as you give it your best effort, buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
There is a little learning curve.
Fuck yeah, there is, dude. You're doing flips and shit.
Well, no, not just that. It's like to bring your weapon out. It's like you choose how you want to draw your weapon. So it's not like standard reach down, grab, draw. It's like flick your wrist to the right and you can do this. You got fireballs. It's so much different shit going on. So there is a little learning curve, but it's fun.
All right.
And you get a hellhound.
Have fun with Hellsweeper. Welcome to our Just Support and tier. Wes, Amelia, Earth Witness. Thank you guys for being on our Patreon and supporting. Classy Grandma. Thank you for supporting today too. And to everybody that watched.
That was hanging, chilling.
Talking in the chat. Even if you didn't say a peep, I appreciate you being here. It's a little less talking to the ethos. A little less talking to the wall. Getting the live engagement and everything like that. That's pretty cool.
That's all right.
At one point, we hit like 10, 11 people in here. That's a freaking party. Unbelievable. I never would have thought that we would have had 11 people that listened to us when we started this shit.
The funny thing is nobody could listen and we'd still be talking.
All right. Well,
it was Janice from Friends.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Peace, everyone. This was a lot of fun. Again, thank you all for watching. More progress towards the PC fund, I guess. And hopefully we do it again next week.
Adios.
Peace. And Amelia said Wes joined the Discord. I'll set him up in the Patreon server in just a moment. Ciao, ciao. Peace.